Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Okay, so R, as usual, is limit as n goes to infinity, an over an plus 1, and it should be absolute values here. The absolute value is going to get rid of this minus 1 to the n, because the an's here, by an we mean minus 1 to the n times 4n divided by square root of n. So these guys here, those are our an's. So this is going to turn out to be limit as n goes to infinity of 4 to the n over square root of n. And then dividing by an plus 1 is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So we get square root of n plus 1 divided by 4 to the n plus 1. 4 to the n divided by 4 to the n plus 1 is just 1 over 4. So we have 1/4, and then we can combine these square roots. Limit as n goes to infinity of n plus 1 over n is 1. So this guy turns into square root of 1, which is just 1. And we're multiplying that by 1/4. So we get 1/4 as the radius of convergence. For the interval of convergence, we just need to figure out whether or not we get convergence at 1/4 and whether or not we get convergence at minus 1/4. Okay, so when x is minus 1/4, if you plug in minus 1/4 into here, what you're going to end up getting is sum from n equals 1 to infinity of minus 1 to the n, 4 to the n over square root of n, and then times minus 1 over 4 to the n. But remember, minus 1 to the n times 4 to the n is the same thing as minus 4 to the n. So minus 4 to the n times minus 1/4 to the n, those will cancel out. So this is just going to be 1 over the square root of n. Square root of n is just like n to the 1/2 power. And when that exponent is something that's less than 1 or equal to 1, we get divergence. So this is going to diverge. And when x is equal to positive 1/4, if we were to plug that into here, we would get the same type of thing here, except we'd be alternating sign. So if we're alternating sign, the alternating sign test would give us convergence here because these terms are going to go to 0. So here, this is divergent. And I guess I'll just write this on another page. If x is equal to positive 1/4, you're going to end up with this. Alternating sign test tells us that this is going to converge. So minus 1/4 we have to throw out because that would give us divergence. 1/4 gives us convergence, so we include that, and this is our interval of convergence here.